The next is The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Very good book, really well written book, extremely popular. And in it, he talks about some of the most important mindset shifts we need to have around about money. He talks about how financial success is not a hard science in terms of rules. It's more like a soft skills connected with psychology and behavior. And doing well with money is little to do with how smart you are, how intelligent you are. There's a lot of really intelligent people that aren't necessarily very good with money and vice versa. And so it's really about how you behave. And the hardest part from his perspective is trying to get the goalposts to stop moving. So in other words, learning to be able to define enough. A few episodes ago, I talked about, Sahil Bloom talks about financial wealth as being really largely about knowing when you have enough. And that wonderful anecdote about Joseph Heller and his book Catch 22. And he's talking to his friend Kurt Vonnegut, and Kurt says to him, the owner of this party, or the person who's hosting this party, has made more money in a short space of time than Catch 22, your book, has in its entire existence. And Heller responds, well, I have one thing that he'll never have. And Kurt says, what's that? And then Joseph Heller says, the knowledge that I have enough. And that notion of being able to define enough so goalposts stop moving, that's a critical component towards it. But there's lots of great tips in it. It's really well written, as I said, very engaging book, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel.